When Microsoft introduced the Windows Phone 7 operating system last year, it felt half-baked next to the competition from Apple's iPhone and Google's Android. You couldn't do cut and paste, you couldn't quickly switch between apps, you couldn't even get a list of the people who'd left you voicemail messages. But Microsoft kept plugging away, and it's just released a free upgrade, Windows Phone 7.5. It fixes a lot of the issues with the first release and adds some neat new features that make it worth considering. Microsoft doesn't make Windows phones itself. As with Windows personal computers, it focuses on the software, while partners like HTC and Samsung make the hardware. As with Windows for PCs, the phones largely work the same. Your home screen is a collection of brightly colored tiles that you can resize and reorder. Several of these represent what Microsoft calls hubs, which bring together related data and functions. For example, the People Hub combines your address book with all the other ways you can get or stay in touch with someone, like their Facebook and Twitter feeds. Windows Phone doesn't have nearly as many apps as Apple and Android, but Microsoft has almost made a virtue of that fact in version 7.5 by making it easier to discover new apps. For example, when I searched for restaurants near my office, I not only got the usual reviews and directions, but I was also prompted to download the free OpenTable app, so next time I could make reservations too. The new software also lets you do a lot with voice commands. You can dictate a text message, for instance, or tell the phone to fetch you the nearby showtimes for the latest hit movie. Now, there are still some things missing from Windows Phone 7.5. It doesn't take advantage of the powerful multi-core processors that are starting to show up in high-end phones. And it also doesn't yet work with the fastest 4G networks called LTE that are being rolled out by Verizon and AT&T. Now, Microsoft still has a long way to go to catch up to Apple and Android in terms of number of apps and success in the marketplace. But with Windows Phone 7.5, it finally has a solid competitor in the smartphone wars and is pointed in the right direction. For Bloomberg News and Business Week, I'm Jaroslovsky.